Hi everyone, it's Monique from the IWL program, and today I am bringing you a 30-minute outdoor aerobics session. All you will need is about a 10-meter space for you to run back and forths, and this will include a 3-minute warm-up and cool-down with a total workout time of 24 minutes. Now this is high intensity, so just give it your all and take your time. Now let's start with our warm-up. We're going to start with a dynamic overhead stretch. So basically just breathing in and bringing your arms up to a prayer position above your head, reaching with your arms and making sure you breathe into your diaphragm on the way up. Great, now we're going to do lunge trunk twist. So take a big step out and bend that front knee. Then we're going to twist at the trunk, having our arms out to the side. Make sure you try and keep your balance in this one. That's the difficult part of it. Now swap over to the other leg. Next, we're going to put our feet together for front leg swings. This might be difficult for some people without an assistance, so you can use a tree or a park bench or something nearby to hold on to, and we're just swinging our legs back and forward. Swap to the other leg. Great, next thing we're doing is a Stork Stand, so a balance exercise where you stand on one leg and prop the opposite foot on the inside of your knee. Hold this one for as long as you can. You don't have to hold it for as long as I am, but keep giving it a go, and then we're going to swap legs and use the other one. So swap now. Good, hopefully that wasn't too difficult. The next thing we're going to try are calf raises. So standing with your feet together and propping yourself up on your toes and back down. And last exercise before we do our workout is our forward leg swings once again. Swapping to the other side. Good job, let's start round one. So I'm getting to my cone and I'm going to start a light jog. So I have marked a 10-meter space with also marking the middle at about 5 meters. As you can see, I am touching the floor at each end, but if you struggle getting from the floor back up, you don't have to do this, but I recommend giving it a go. Now take some rest for 30 seconds. In this rest time, you can focus on bringing your heart rate down, and you can also do a little bit of a walk back and forth just to get that blood pumping and for you to catch your breath. The next exercise is crab walks. So getting into a low squat position and stepping out with one leg, bringing the other one together. And then once you get to the middle, turn around and lead with the other leg. Now take some rest. Next, we're going to turn around for a backward jog or a walk. This is up to you as it depends on your stability and your balance, but you can definitely try jogging because it isn't too difficult. Now take some rest. The next exercise, bear crawls, may be a bit too difficult for some people. This is where you get on your hands and your feet and crawl from one end to the other. Alternatively, you can do walkouts, which is going down onto your hands, crawling out in front, and then bringing your feet in to stand up and repeating that rather than crawling for 30 seconds straight on the ground. Now take some rest. Next, we're going to try step outs. So step out with one leg, slightly bend the other so that you can touch the ground, and repeat on each side. And keep going until you get a rhythm, and then you can start adding a bit of a bounce. Now take some rest. Now don't get freaked out, the next exercise is half burpees. So this is not a full burpee, I have taken out the push-up. If you can't do the jump out at the bottom, what you can do is just standing jumps instead. Now take some rest. And that's the end of round 1. Let's start round 2 with our light jog once again. If you can't do a jog, then I'm happy for you to just do a light walk. Now take some rest. Getting into that little squat position again for our crab walks. Try and stay low the whole time. Now take some rest. And facing backwards for our backward jog or walk. Now take some rest. Now hands on the floor for our bear crawls or our walkouts, whichever you choose. Now take some rest. Feet together, and we are going to start our step outs. Stepping out with one leg, touch the ground, out with the other, touch the ground, and getting that rhythm. Now take some rest. Between sets I also like to do a little bit of stretching, so here I am doing a hamstring stretch where I'm bending down to touch my toes, or you could even touch your knees or your hips, as long as you feel that stretch in the back of your leg. Getting ready for our half burpees now, or our standing jumps. Here we go. Now take some rest. Good job, that was the end of round 2. Now really try and focus on catching your breath and bringing your heart rate down, because this is a very high intensity exercise. You could always pause the video and increase the rest, or only do 2 out of 4 rounds if you feel that is enough for you. Starting our light jog again, here we go. Now take some rest. Facing side on for our crab walks, staying low. Now take some rest. Facing backwards for our backward jog. Now take some rest. Popping down on the ground for our bear crawl. Now take some rest. Hopefully you've got the hang of it now. Let's start our step outs. Now take some rest. And finishing round 3 with our half burpees. Here we go. Now take some rest. Final round! I know you guys can do this, you've made it this far, so don't give up now. Get your rest, get your water, and bring your heart rate down. Starting with our light jog, here we go. Now take some rest. Crab walks are next. Now take some rest. Facing the other way for our backward jog. Now take some rest. Now what I want to start trying is a tandem walk, so going from heel to toe with your arms out by your side trying to maintain your balance. Now let's start our bear crawls for the last time. Now take some rest. Try that tandem walk again, but this time go the whole 10 meters instead of only 5. Coming in for our step outs, let's go. Now take some rest. What I'm doing in this rest is trying to add a leg swing to my walk. This might be a bit difficult as it is hard to maintain your balance, but give it a try. Last round of the workout, half burpees. Here we go, make this one good. And you've completed the entire workout. Congratulations. Let's start our cool down because I know your heart rates are going crazy right now. So legs apart and we'll do our rising prayer pose. So hands together in a prayer position and just bringing them above your head, not letting go of your hands. Take a deep breath in as you are rising and then breathe out slowly as you're coming down. Feet together for our arm circles. Let's do 5 backwards and then 5 forwards. Find something to hold on to if you need to. We're going to do a quadriceps stretch, so grabbing one foot and bringing it up to your butt, and you should feel the stretch in that front of your leg there. Swapping to the other leg. Feet together for our calf raises once again. You can keep holding on to whatever you were using before if you find it hard to balance in this exercise. Now I want you to take a big step out and try and keep that back leg straight, but bend that forward leg and try and feel the stretch in the back of that leg behind, and also you might feel a bit in your groin too. Swapping to the other leg, I'm going to do the same thing, pushing forward on that front leg. Despite being an aerobic session, I have included a lot of balance exercises as well. Like this is our Stork Stand I want to try. Even I lose my balance. So it's very important to include balance exercises and proprioception exercises in your daily living because balance is required for everything. Walking, standing, running, grabbing something, walking upstairs, as you know. And so I want you to focus on trying to maintain your balance throughout all these exercises. And that concludes today's aerobic session. Give us a like and a subscribe and leave any comments if you have suggestions for exercise videos you'd like to see.